My name is Guthrie and I am a Solutions Director for Randstad Care and Education. What we see and feel is that the education sector has never seen the pace of change be so fast. And for us to be a partner for multi-academy trusts and schools and local authorities, understanding what people need first and building the solution afterwards is way more important to us than building the solution first and then tailoring that to the needs of our stakeholders. And we wanted to bring stakeholders from the sector together today and listen to what it feels like at the front line. What does it feel like to be a leader in a secondary school, in a primary school where you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children. Observe, what that feels like, and then take a moment, create the solution in partnership, and then work together. And taking time to listen today was really important to us. Leaders and multi-academy trusts are all feeling the same pain. There's a tightness in funding. There is a tightness in getting the right type of people into schools. But what's always encouraging when you speak to school leaders is that desire to build and maintain a sense of community. People are struggling to find teaching assistants and teachers, and you're losing teaching assistants to supermarkets down the road. Building that sense of community that make people feel like they want to work in a school, that's critical, and that was a real consistent theme today. What we're being asked for now is not to solve the problem of here and now. So the problem of here and now is how do we have teachers and teaching assistants in schools right now to make sure that children and young people get the education that they need, and that's the here and now problem. What we are hearing from leaders in the sector is that that's just an assumed problem that as a partner we need to fix. But what is keeping people awake at night is how do they build talent pools for recruitment and schools' needs 4 and 5 years into the future. And that really makes us take a step back and go, this is what candidates are looking for. This is what talent is looking for. Let's build that with schools together so that we solve the problem now of having a teacher go into the classroom tomorrow, but then we get a pipeline of really great talent coming through who see education as a desired career path. And that's where we find ourselves. Solving the problem of today and then solving the problem that's 4 or 5 years down the road. You have to understand what it feels like to walk into a school when a child comes up to you for the first time, when they want to talk to you. How do you talk back to them? When you get up in the morning, do you have that feeling of dread, or do you have the feeling that I'm going to go to work today and I'm going to have the opportunity to impact a child or a young person? What a great feeling! And to capture that, to wrap it up, and to say to someone, this is why you need to work in education. That's what we love doing. No school leader is not talking about how they are seeing increasing needs in schools. I've talked about that all the time. It's a bit of a passion point for me because I see it around my own dinner table. And when we are building a solution for a school or a multi-academy trust, keeping that additional need of children and young people at the very forefront of our mind when we're crafting a solution, that's critical. Having an inclusive teaching environment is critical, but being able to tell talent and candidates that are interested in working in the school that that's a really important thing to consider. Let's show you what that looks like. Let's teach you how to support a child with special education needs once you get into a school. That's where we come in to build that partnership. I think what probably moves me the most is when I hear from parents of children. So when I hear a parent tell me that the work that we've done with their child has helped their child get out of their bedroom for the first time in 6 months, or their child left the kitchen and actually walked to school and came home and wasn't crying and upset, that feels good. And, I've got young kids myself, and I know what it feels like to be a parent of a child with complex needs, and hearing parents tell us that we're doing a good job, that feels good, and we want to do more of that.